now I'm glad to take a few questions.
Can you say a few words about the state of the U.S. electrical grid, the outages that we saw with Idalia, raised concerns about that? I mean, have you done an assessment? Do you know what percentage of the electrical grid is in need of upgrades, and how serious of a threat is that? How concerned should Americans be?
So we are investing an enormous amount in ensure that we have the grid of the future that we need, both to power a clean energy future and also to provide resilient power to the American people.
But can you say how much of the grid is in danger, or is at risk, or antiquated?
I think we should go on to others. Thanks.
Thank you. President Biden said today.
Following on from that, Secretary Raimondo had a longish trip there. She was in multiple cities and spoke multiple times. I know you were asked about this uninvestable comment, but just looking back, would you assess the outcome of her meetings? She said that she spoke about needing to draw a hard line on some of the issues. I mean, do you feel like these visits by cabinet members have been successful? Or, is the U.S.-Chinese relationship still in trouble?
But I'll say this, no president has put the United States, and you've heard us say this many times, in a stronger position to outcompete China than President Biden. And
many mistakes large.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Could you guys move to the left a little bit? Yeah. A little bit more. A little bit to the left. Okay, looking good. 1, 2, 3. One more. Okay, good. Thanks.
I have a question. First of all, happy first day of school.
happy first day of school.
But seriously, what is the message that the administration has for the millions of girls in Afghanistan who can't go to school because the Taliban won't let them?
So, look, the president has always been very clear about the importance of girls, not just here in America, but globally, being able to live freely and be able to go to school and get the education. And we have been very clear in laying out, and 2 years ago, that certainly will continue throughout his administration.
For the girls themselves, I guess.
Well, look, we have, this is a president, this is an administration that certainly supports girls being educated. Again, not just here.
3 months ago, the president struck a deal with Congress that set spending limits, guardrails on federal spending that were supposed to allow negotiators to reach a deal on full-year government spending. Why does the White House believe that the two sides couldn't reach that deal for full-year funding in the last 3 months, now that the White House is suggesting that a continuing resolution will be needed to keep the government open?
I mean, look, we have said let's not forget this deal that was made, right, in early June. So we must fund vital programs for American people and meet emergency needs. And so that's what we're talking about. That's what the anomalies that I just listed out is about. It's a technical process here. But look, Congress, again, needs to avoid a government shutdown, and they need to do their job.
But what has been the involvement of the White House, the Office of Legislative Affairs, and some of those who are involved in these negotiations more recently to try to work toward that?
Well, I've talked about that the last couple of days. I've talked about not even